How's your dry June going?
Up today.
Oh Jesus!
He's wearing a burger
Already.
shirt. That's how it's going.
No,
Testing,
so
testing.
and I went to go get like Medi Petties, and like they offered me champagne. I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll take some. And like right when I sipped it, I was like, oh wait, it burned when it went down. I was like, no.
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if you've been waving that white flag of surrender all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Blacker Than Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Beast of Smoky on Fan with all the dank is the dank shit. On my left, the oldest ninja in the world. Old ninja?
Some of y'all have never heard real rap, and it shows.
On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, choking you all on the threes and fours chronos.
Hey, if first you don't succeed, just use Brondo, the thirst mutilator, and it will definitely not make that fucking reflecting pond go back to blue. I'm just saying.
Ooh. There we go. Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
Look, I tried to fall into a reflective pool, but it didn't turn blue.
Oh,
Play on words. I like it. All right, we back up in this mofo.
Yeah.
What kind of stats you got?
Let's see.
you know.
Oh, shit, I can't. Ask me to do a fucking survey here. I'm not doing a survey. Listener of the week would be Dre. Once again, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
And we haven't forgot about you.
Yeah. Only people our age are going to get that joke.
That's true.
Yeah. Maybe you're a Slim Shady fan. I don't know. The old school Slim Shady.
Exactly.
Nobody in the live chat yet. So once somebody says something, I will give them a shout out.
Sounds good. Old Ninja, you pour out stuff for people. What are you pouring out and for whom?
there you go. So we're gonna pour out some. What haven't I done in a while? Some
water.
old English, some old English. Pouring out this week for starting with Ronnie Shells. He's known for being a stand-up comedian and for being earned for appearing on the show You Bet Your Life. But what he is most famous for was playing U.S. Marine Duke Slater on Gomer Pyle USMC. In real life, he was a U.S. Air Forceman or an airman for 4 years. He also appears in 33 TV shows, including The Golden Girls, Saved by the Bell, Step by Step, and The Wayans Brothers. He was also recently the comic advisor to Richard Dreyfuss for the 2019 Netflix film, The Last Laugh. He died on June 12th at the age of 94. Next up, we have Oliver Tree. Born Oliver Tree Nickel. He was an American singer, songwriter, rapper, and record producer. His 2017 hit song "When I'm Down" went viral, which got him a record deal. In 2020, he released his first album, "Ugly Is Beautiful," which includes the singles "Alien Boy," "Hurt," "Miracle Man," and "Let Me Down." He achieved international recognition for his songs "Life Goes On" in 2021 and "Miss You" in 2022. Being from the Bay Area, he was involved in kick scootering as a teen, but retired at 18 due to an severe accident. He went back at it in 2020, breaking a Guinness World Record title for designing and riding the world's largest functional kick scooter as a promotional stunt for his debut studio album. Excuse me. Also, as a teen, he was a DJ doing DJ gigs in Santa Cruz as Chris, and he later just went by Tree and performed at musical festivals at the age of 17. He opened for acts such as Skrillex, Zed's Dead, Tyler the Creator, Nero, and Frank Ocean. All this before switching to alternative rock songwriting. While on his international headlining tour for his fourth album, he and 5 other people died in a helicopter collision crash in Rio de Janeiro
Goddamn.
on June 14th. He died at the age of 32. The accident took place 15 days before his 33rd birthday.
Damn.
Then, so last, I'm gonna probably mispronounce her name. Her name is spelled, I believe it's pronounced DeVay Chase. Her name is spelled Daveigh. I believe it's pronounced DeVay.
We gotta make sure to pour out a bottle of well water for this one.
She was an actress who gained recognition for playing Samantha Darko in Donnie Darko and voiced the characters of Chihiro Ogino in the English dub version of the film Spirited Away, and the character Lilo Palikai in the Disney film Lilo and Stitch. She gained more recognition for portraying Samara Morgan in the American rendition of the film The Ring, which earned her an MTV Movie Award for the Best Villain.
Mm-hmm.
She would later reprise her role of Samantha Darko in the film S. Darko in the Donnie Darko sequel 9 years after the original's release.
Damn, I never knew they made a sequel to that.
Yeah, I forgot the S. Darko was a sequel. I knew a lot of people did not like it, but yeah, I forgot that was there. I'm actually kind of astounded I haven't seen it. Anyway,
who played Donnie Darko in the movie? It's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, and Drew Barrymore's in that film, by the way.
Yeah.
Her early roles included appearing on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Charmed, The Practice, and L.A. Law. After a few legal issues, she withdrew from acting in 2016. On June 16th of this month, she was admitted to an L.A. hospital for severe malnutrition. Later on in the same day, she was diagnosed with meningitis and blood infections, which led to septic shock and organ failure. She died at the age of 35.
Damn, another young person.
Yeah. So her legal issues were kind of fantastic. So a lot of them are kind of drug based, but she literally dropped off a man unconscious who was pronounced dead later. She wasn't arrested for that, but she was arrested for outstanding traffic violations for a misdemeanor. Misdemeanor traffic violations got her arrested. I think they used that and she might have thought she implicated in this man's death. So, and it was off and on for years for her. So,
Well done.
She was actually really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
real
it.
sad shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I start by shitting on somebody?
Sure.
Just right off the
Shit
bat?
away.
That's terrible.
Let's get the big wipes out.
Yeah. A giant fuck you to, and I might be mispronouncing his name. I don't really give a shit. Josh Hokit.
Yeah.
Huge fuck you to him. This is some UFC fighter that took the time out to disrespect former First Lady Michelle Obama, who's done nothing to him, and just in an ugly ass, bullshit, racist ass way, call out former First Lady. Again, you can not like Brock and some of his policies or whatever. If Michelle's done nothing to you, it's really just ugly and fucked up to, out of nowhere, be like, oh, she's a man. Like, fuck that dude. And fuck everything about him.
Yeah, I guess we'll get into like the whole event too. The premise of the event was atrocious to me. Don't get me wrong, y'all know me, I'm a martial artist. I used to watch the UFC a lot, but I don't, and this is like one of the reasons why I don't like participating and even viewing the UFC anymore, is because of basically Dana White and like how tight that organization is with our current president. But yeah, special fuck you to Josh Hokit, who's a fucking clown. Before he even had the fight, he like fake threw up on himself during the weigh-ins, which is super weird. He's just like a really fucking weird guy, and it's like, yeah, his antics are just very immature and just fucked up. I know people are trying to say, the left does all. I'm over like the whole left right thing. I don't see anybody calling out some fucking former first lady on a national level like that. First of all, it's racist and it's fucking homophobic and kind of transphobic too. It's like it's very weird that it crosses over all these things and they just let it air.
Yep.
Like nobody fucking bleeped it. Nobody fucking cut it short. The fucking crowd was cheering. Nobody. There was no pushback at all. Zero. Nobody said nothing. Which just go ahead.
Joe Rogan was the one that was interviewing him at the time. Like, did he do anything? I mean, he kind of laughed, but it was like a nervous laugh, or he just fucking laughed because he's a piece of shit.
Didn't say anything. Like nobody did, and it's just like, why is this? First of all, why the fuck is Michelle Obama even on your mind, bro? You just want to fight, and pretty spectacular fashion. Like, why is the first thing like attacking an older black lady? Like, I don't understand what the fuck that has to do with anything. And then at the same time, Dana White says, "Oh, I'm not into politics." And if you're not into politics, then what? Then fucking censor that shit. You know what I mean? It's like,
or how about you don't get a chance to say this is not into politics or it's not political when you're on the fucking White House lawn.
Exactly.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, please be so fucking for real.
It's so fucking
and
ridiculous.
The president is there.
And I just want to clear up like a whole bunch of things that people might want to hit back at me about, like, oh, there's been other sporting events at the White House, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yes, but none of them, as far as I know, have been, first of all, professional sporting events. And let me just fucking clear the air so people can really understand what the actual problem is here. Because I feel like most people aren't talking about it enough. First of all, the president owns stock of TKO. All right. That is the holding company of the UFC. So him promoting it is directly promoting something that he currently invests in. All right. That's a corruption issue. All right. Second of all, the fighters were paid in crypto that Trump is also invested in. That is a huge conflict of interest. Third of all, look at the fucking sponsorships that were on the actual fucking octagon. It was like a Saudi company, crypto.com. There should be no sponsorships on that fucking octagon if it's going to be like some, event for the people. This is the people's house. It's not President Trump's house. It's the people's house. Our tax always did this.
Monster was another.
Monster's another one.
They're tossing them out there.
Yeah. And he had VIP access. Like you paid like $1 million, you would have VIP access to talk to the president. That's another huge conflict of interest. He's literally
$1 million?
Yes.
What?
And he was selling Freedumb 250 commemorative coins anywhere from $250 to $12,000 to enrich himself. That's another huge conflict of interest. So when you say, "Oh, why is it such a big deal?" It's because our president is literally enriching himself off the presidency, and that's supposed to be fucking illegal.
And okay, I am not some historian, especially on this topic. Were there previously, again, in our lifetime, modern history, I guess, a professional sporting event on the White House lawn? Am I missing that?
No, the only things that have really come up was like there was some T-ball event. There was the time when President Barack Obama, when he took, it was the tennis courts and he made it into a basketball court. That was a huge deal. Somebody else played fucking horseshoes or some shit for a public event. I think it was President George W. Bush. But it was nothing
also
like
ice skating.
Yeah,
there's ice skating for kids.
It was nothing on this level. It was usually to like get people, and it definitely wasn't like paid for stuff. Like people had to pay tickets to go to this. Don't get me wrong, they gave away a lot for free, but there was still the VIP access to the president. That's a huge problem, and all of his investments tied up with like promoting this.
Wasn't there some other controversy too about like the waiting room for the fighters was like an historical like room or some shit, right?
The entire building is an historical building.
Yes.
So,
but wasn't it like the Lincoln room or something like that they were held up in before they come out to fight?
All the rooms.
It
was all the rooms, including the Oval Office, including parts of the West Wing, including I think the War Room on top of that. There was like all these historic and possibly classified rooms had access to these fighters.
What the fuck?
It was fucking crazy. And another thing of them calling this whole Freedumb 250 thing. Where was all the historical information about America during this whole event? There was nothing about
anything.
yeah, there was nothing about what happened over the past 250 fucking years that was anywhere in that event. Maybe I didn't watch the actual UFC thing, but to my knowledge, nobody was bringing up like the founding fathers, fucking slavery, the Industrial Revolution, fucking nothing. So how are you going to celebrate 250 years with literally speaking about no history of the United States? That's insane to me.
Mhm. Yeah. But yeah, fuck Josh Hokit and all his bullshit, man. I mean, I still, and maybe I'm wrong. Is he suffering any backlash now that this is over, or
No.
because the event happened over the weekend?
Hold
But
on.
I don't think so, right?
Blue, can you stick out your right arm? This is messing me up. What is that?
This one.
No, the other. Oh, that's one on there too. Oh, just okay. Temporary tattoos. It's one on your forearm too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, is that fucking Pac-Man? Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. That was like,
Got
what?
extra
I was
distracted.
like,
You were like, wait a minute.
am I having a fever
Stop
dream
it,
here?
tape.
Yeah. Sorry.
Blue got tatted up. No,
Yeah.
it's airbrush. It was somebody at my work was doing airbrushing. I got it for Sebi.
Okay. Cool. Sorry.
Yeah, don't be
On
doing
with
what
the show.
Prodigy be doing.
I got Batman on this side. That's what that is.
Gotcha. What is it supposed to be?
God damn. Oh, that's cool.
It's
Batman
mask
something.
with, like, bats
Oh,
and
I
stuff.
see now. Gotcha. Yeah.
It's faded. I got it like 2 days ago.
You should get a real one. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm kind of liking
I'm
it.
sure whoever's doing just the audio listening got like whiplash.
Yes.
Weren't they just talking about a UFC and fucking
Yeah.
Trump?
Sorry. Squirrel.
How do we get on fucking Pac-Man?
Anyway, back to the UFC Freedom 250 whatever event.
Freedom 250.
Yeah, it was a fucking joke, just like the presidency. It's a fucking joke. I know they did the whole. It's like I said. I think I mentioned on the last podcast when they cleaned up the pond, like the reflection the reflection pond or whatever.
Air quotes cleaned up.
Yeah, I said like they didn't actually fix the plumbing, which is the actual problem. And literally days later, it's fucking green. It's greener than it was before.
Goddamn.
So, and they're out there like literally pouring bottles of hydrogen peroxide in the pool. I'm just like, first of all, this is like the least efficient way as possible. We're the fucking United States of America, and you're telling me that you're going to try and clean a 1 million gallon fucking pool with buying individual gallon containers and pouring them in individual. Like, what are you doing? There's no industrial. There should be a fucking like tanker truck with that shit in there, and you should be putting it in there. Like, this is the least efficient way to do anything.
And I've never heard of anybody pouring hydrogen peroxide into a fucking pool to get rid of the green. Like, you want to use like algae killer and fucking chlorine and like,
yeah,
shit.
somewhere in Florida or even Southern California or whatever, there's like a pool guy pulling out his fucking hair. Like, what are you guys doing? You know what I mean? Like, I can fix that shit like right now.
Yeah.
You know?
There's this pool Tic Tac guy. I watch him every now and then, like cleaning up pools, and like I've never seen him use hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah,
Hydrogen peroxide. Shit.
Doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, because they didn't clean they didn't fix the plumbing, and that was the reason why it was green to begin with, because the plumbing and filtration system was fucked. So,
So the best, I don't know about the best, but probably the funniest thing to me is there's like political commentators saying that this was sabotage, because they're like, oh, someone went to the plumbing and either didn't get the algae out or put algae in there just so it would be this way. I'm like, seriously? Like,
they didn't clean up. They didn't clean the plumbing. Like, if you have a bunch of standing water in your pipes and it's just like, and it gets warm, that shit's gonna create algae. They didn't clean what they had, and they didn't replace any of the filtration system.
I was gonna say, yeah, somebody did put algae into the pool. It was motherfucking nature. That's kind of how that works.
Did for this bullshit, is there any possibility that like some of their stupid ass fucking cuts actually prevented, like either Doge or anything else, like some of the workers that were doing this?
Because this is a no bid contract. So this had nothing to do with that. It was like literally a new, because they called it an emergency, but it's like, listen, it's not an emergency. It's your fucking birthday. You've had 80 of them. You're not special anymore. You don't get special shit for your birthday anymore. And you're a fucking billionaire. Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah. Okay. Ay, ay.
Yeah, they paid, what is it, 13? First, it was supposed to be like $2 million, then went to
Yeah.
$13 million for some reason, and they still fucked it up. It looks worse than before.
What the fuck, man? You know,
I was
he
trying to see if they're
okay.
sorry. That
He
I
is
was
still
gonna
80
say-
years old. God damn.
go man, you go.
I was just gonna say, Kronos mentioned 80 fucking years old. Holy
Goddamn.
shit. Like, that's way the fuck up there, and he looks worse and fucking worse. And his cognitive and physical abilities are just on the fucking decline. Like, he used to make fun of Biden and a whole bunch of other folks for their age and sleepiness and whatnot. Holy shit. The kettle is calling the pot black. Like, what the fuck?
He fell asleep on his birthday watching a fight that was put on for him.
Yep.
Like,
That's such an old man thing to do.
Yeah.
Fall asleep while blowing out the candles and some shit.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy.
Yeah, old fucking fuck.
But I was gonna say that
Yeah.
I was trying to see if they released any of the numbers for the fight, and there's nothing yet. Like none of the numbers have been released, and I know why, because they're not gonna be good.
No, it's what I went over last week. Like, they said it's gonna be bigger than the Super Bowl. That's literally fucking impossible. Literally impossible.
Yeah.
There's 70 million people subscribed to Paramount. That's another thing. Oh my god, I didn't even talk about that. The Paramount Plus thing. Paramount Plus, that people say that it was free, but no, it's not. You got to pay for Paramount Plus to get on there. And guess what? He's friends with Larry Ellison. He's the one that actually got it approved for Paramount Plus to get bought by the Ellisons. So that's another kickback.
The same guy who was it Ellison or was it the other guy that made the Melania movie?
Was it? Might have been.
It wasn't on Amazon.
That was Amazon. Yeah.
Maybe that was
I
Amazon.
think it was
So
Amazon.
that was Bezos.
I mean, it's billionaires. They're all kind of the fucking same. Now we got a trillionaire, but,
Oh yes.
Fucking man, like, oof.
I don't think people understand. Can I just? I did some napkin fucking math real quick in the chat, but just so people understand, like, the reason why I have problems with like billionaires and now even more with like a trillionaire. So think about your bank account. Okay, let me just put the basic numbers of why this should be literally illegal. All right, if you have $1 trillion, think about it in like your own normal bank account. If you have whatever you have in your bank account, it has some sort of savings, right? And it comes with like a monthly percentage of what you can get back on that. So say it's 3%, which is fucking low. He's definitely not getting 3% interest rates, like savings account rate. It's definitely more than that. But even if it was just 3%, it would make him $30 billion with a B dollars every month on just interest. Just sitting there, doing nothing. And he's getting more than that because it's sitting as stock. And stocks appreciate. They get way more than your average savings account. So he's definitely getting more than 3%. And they're complaining about paying taxes. They're complaining about paying taxes when he's doing nothing, getting paid at fucking bare impossibly minimum $30 billion with a B a month.
Yeah.
When SpaceX popped in one day for 20%, Elon Musk made more money than Warren Buffett made in his entire fucking life.
Yeah. Also,
he's made more money than anyone on the planet has made.
Also-
Currently.
just to be really clear too, what he uses that money for, oftentimes, is literally fascist fucking promotion of terrible, ultra far right wing policies, like all over, not just here.
Well,
All
let's
over
just
the
be
fucking
clear.
planet.
I want to just clear that up too. He's not actually using his money. The money that he spends,
that's true.
he's not spending his money. I explained it multiple times on the podcast. What billionaires do is they go to a bank and say, hey, look, all this stock I have. This is all the money that I have. Can I get a loan, please? Yes, you can. Here's however much money that you want at a favorable loan rate. We'll say we'll make the interest rate 5%. Why not?
Yep.
They never actually touch their actual money.
Yep.
And it's
And it's
tax-free.
tax-free.
Yeah, you don't pay taxes on a loan.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Just a fucking shell game. Ay, ay, ay. And I also want to be really clear too. That's more than enough money to not just change a city, a county, or even a fucking state.
That's the
That's-
world.
That's enough money to change the fucking planet
Yeah.
in a positive manner. And I mean like eliminating fucking major preventable diseases and like poverty and homelessness and child hunger. Like all of these things are possible with that amount of money.
I mean,
And
he could literally buy a country. I mean, he tried buying this one.
yeah,
I was listening to this one audiobook about money and stuff like that. I think they were talking about Warren Buffett, and they were saying how like one of the things with like rich people is that they don't care about fees. So not like fees as in fines. They don't care about fines.
No.
So like, you know, yeah, they'll pay like $100,000 in fines or something like that, but they're making $3 million. So it's like a write-off basically. And I think he did something like that with like cattle or I can't remember what the exact topic was, but like, yeah, it was like that's such bullshit. Because if I do that shit, I'll be broke. Like there's no returning from that. But billionaires and millionaires do that.
Well, it happens with companies. And all. What was the name of that? It was in Fight Club where he broke down exactly how they do their math on like insurance payouts.
yeah.
Right? It's like
Yeah.
if it doesn't hit a certain threshold, they don't really give a shit. They'll just pay the fine because it doesn't really affect them at all.
Yeah.
Mhm. Bob's got bitch tits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, if you kill like what? If your product kills like
R.I.P. to Bob.
if your product kills like, you know, let's say 100 people, but you made, you know, $500 million, they're not going to give a shit.
Not a single solitary one. Not a one. But yeah, that's where we fucking are.
I remember when people kept saying that Bill Gates was going to be the first trillionaire. And I saw an article saying he probably could have been maybe 5 years ago, but he gives away some of his money.
Well,
He's
you
been
know,
giving
fuck
away
that
his
guy.
money. I mean, he has a
Some.
plant, but see, he's still a billionaire, but he
Yeah, he
could have
help
been
me.
a trillionaire.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
I don't know any money that Elon Musk donates to. He might have an organization, but I've never heard of any.
Let me just quickly shit on Bill Gates. He was also on the Epstein
Yeah.
list. So
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And his wife, she called him out or some shit, or like she's on there too.
Well, she divorced him over like pretty much over that. So
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
like something with trying to give some underage Eastern European trafficked girls herpes or something.
I heard he got herpes, but supposedly,
Yeah.
allegedly, I don't. I mean, he's got a lot more money than I do, so I don't
Yeah.
want to get sued to high hell. But allegedly, he passed on something, got himself a herpal AIDS.
Mhm.
Ah, dang.
The shit that still trips me out the most is Stephen Hawkins. I like that shit just disturbs me. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
he was on a list?
Oh yeah, he went a bunch of times.
So I think what disturbs me even more is that Stephen Hawking cheated on his wife. I'm like, what?
Fuck, you know.
Did y'all not know that? Did you not know he
Yeah,
cheated on his
I'm
wife?
not surprised. And now,
Yeah,
you know.
and I believe it's probably more than once.
Listen. It is what it is, man. You know.
Damn.
Talking about Hot Wheels. Well, looks like that was your boy.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Can we talk
Oh.
about something more uplifting?
Yes, please.
Yeah, well, it's more uplifting, and also this is like something that America used to have, and now that the World Cup is happening, it really reiterates why we need to continue to push for more soft power and not war powers. Because goddamn, fucking ranch sauce is turning countries onto our side. We don't need bombs and shit. We just gotta show them fucking shitty fast food, and we'll be fine.
Mm.
The amount of people that are amazed by air conditioning and ice and everything and ranch dressing and oversized portions of shit, like that's
Huge
winning over the
fucking
hearts and minds. Yeah, not like, oh, I got a nuke, I'm gonna fucking bomb. You know, just fucking build them a couple McDonald's, bro. Give them some ranch dressing.
One of my favorite things in the entire fucking internet is watching prep boy British folks eat brisket and fucking barbecue for the first time.
Yeah.
That shit, they're like, this is cornbread? What?
Yeah.
Like, the motherfuckers.
Oh yeah,
man.
and they're eating like Texas and like Kansas City barbecue out there, and they're just their
Yes.
lives have been
My-
like just changed forever. There's like, what is this?
Is when like the black kids have something like some soul food, like they're like
Mhm.
you're like, I've been missing out on this. Like their ancestors come through their body and they start feeling their they start feeling their culture for a second there.
I mean,
It's like getting a Super Mario like mushroom or some shit.
Yeah.
yeah, because I'll be honest, and I hope I don't care if I get hate for this. Come at me. British food fucking sucks.
Of
So,
course.
you know, it's just trash. I mean, most European food in general is pretty fucking shitty, except for maybe some French food, maybe.
Listen, beans on fucking toast. I'm done. Like that's
Oh
Get
yeah,
the
I've
fuck
seen
out.
that. I'm
Like-
like, this can't be real.
That's a
In the
struggle plate,
morning.
bro.
And they consider that a delicacy.
No, no,
Mom,
no.
dude, this is nasty.
So,
Y'all
but,
tripping.
You know, beans on toast will be okay if you just acknowledge that that's a fucking struggle plate when you're poor.
Yes.
But if you're like some
Yeah.
high class person with a decent job, you're like, you know what sounds good? Some fucking beans on toast. Like that's what?
What the
What are you
fuck?
talking about? What do you?
Like, yeah, you don't tell people. Like, even if
No.
that is your meal, you don't tell people. Yeah, I had some great beans on toast. No, you shut the fuck up. You just
Yeah.
eat that struggle meal alone.
See,
you
that-
know?
no shit.
Yeah, I forgot what they call it. Something out there. It's not beans. They call it some kind of like name. Or it's a dish. I don't remember the name. But I'm like, dude, this
bet
does
you-
not sound appetizing at all.
I bet you it sounds just like something out of fucking Harry Potter, like Squiggle
Yeah.
Wiggins.
It probably does.
Explodish rectum patronus.
Diarrhea Patronum.
Wait, what the fuck? I'm
Dang.
trying to figure out the slang word.
Terrible.
Beans on toast.
Beans on post
Probably-
means
I
post.
mean,
Bean-
didn't French people give us like French fries and French toast and French kissing? Isn't that like
Possibly.
their signature thing?
I don't-
But also the French have escargot, so that's not a.
Ugh, that's still
Not
fucking gross.
Yeah.
all I know is the ancient Greeks invented menage a trois, and the Romans added women.
yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's the whole joke.
Wait,
Yeah.
say it one more time. Is that fucking real?
Oh man. Like
And I
think
believe it's not menage a trois, it's orgies. So the
Oh.
Romans invented orgies, the Greeks added women. Or no, the
Ah.
Romans added women. Greeks invented orgies, Romans added women.
that shit's it's hilarious. Like every year we hear about how hot it is in Europe, and it's like 80 degrees. And like people over here, like they finally get it. Like some folks are like in like Georgia and shit. And they're like, oh, yeah, like American heat. Yeah, you're right. Like I get because they used to say like, why the fuck do you have AC in America? And why do you have ice and everything? It's like, yeah, come here during like when it's hot. Like it's not British heat isn't that hot like at all. Like, it's
So the other thing I will say too, and people, especially out here in like the West, you forget about it. Fucking humidity will have your ass
Yeah.
sitting the fuck down and shutting the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you go outside and be like, you know, I need to take another shower. Like it's so
Yep.
fucking. You feel so gross.
you
I
feel
remember the-
swampy.
I remember the first time I experienced extreme humidity, I thought I was breathing underwater.
Yeah.
I it took me like a good 2 to 3 weeks to adjust. I was
Yep.
like, God dang.
and
Your inner nose sweats.
people decide to just keep living there.
Yeah.
Like from like before there was even air conditioning, you're just like, you know what, this swampy ass. I like having swamp ass every fucking day. I like having
Yeah.
that deep Vermunda cheese. You know what I mean? Every fucking day
Damn.
in the summertime. You know, just fuck that
Terrible.
shit. You know,
There's
Air-
gotta be some benefits to
air-
having
I-
like high humidity. Like you won't have dry skin. Like you never have to worry about like your throat being dry.
bro, I cannot
You're just-
imagine the amount of funk in the fucking South before modern fucking electricity and like even
Oh,
fans. You know,
I
fuck
mean,
that shit.
it was probably similar to the way Europe was in the 1800s, because apparently Europe smelled like bad.
Well, yeah, because
So
that's a
people
whole
were
thing.
just like-
But yeah, I guess
Yeah, I mean, I
hygiene-
bet you the South was probably pretty similar.
yeah,
Hygiene is cultural. I'll just say that.
it is, and they make it
That
sound
made
like
me think of the scene from Sinners when he's about to have sex with the girl, and she's like, "Oh, I haven't showered today." He's like, "Oh, I like the smell or taste of it." I was like,
I'll
that
pass.
made me
Yeah,
Yeah.
foul.
thinking like, yo, they like back in the day, like people would just get their freak on, but like, wasn't there like a
Yeah.
smell? Like, what's going
Oh.
on?
Also, if you had no car, like a whole lot of poor folks didn't have no car, guess what you were doing every day? You were hoofing it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, horse and
What-
buggy, maybe.
Especially with the boycott strike on the buses and stuff. Oh man,
Yeah.
I mean, you probably got.
At
I mean, if that's all you
Yeah,
know,
showers then.
I guess you probably got used
Yeah.
to it. But you know, I'm just, yeah, that's a
Funk
lot.
is fun.
I never want to see a video from like back in the day where they'll say something like, "Oh, girl, you taste like a Georgia peach." It's like, what the fuck does a Georgia peach taste like? Like the ocean?
Yeah.
God damn it.
You taste like you've been walking for a couple of miles.
Oh, damn.
You got that 5 block thing.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
God. Oh,
Oh,
stomach's,
man.
my guts is bubbling. God dang. Dang.
There's some women listening to this podcast just pissed off at us.
Yeah.
It's the same way for dudes. Like, how are you gonna suck
Oh,
a
yeah, it's true,
funky
too.
ass dick? I'm just saying. Like,
Oh,
for real.
yeah.
This doesn't just go for women. Like, oral at all back in the day. You have to really be into that.
I remember I was in Napa once. It was like 114 degrees. And we were out fucking side. I'm not going to say who was around, but a friend of a friend. You could smell the Georgia peach like on this person all the way. And I mean, it was a hot day. But I was like, God damn, not only does that smell like Badussi, but you have been outdoors, let's just say. You know,
Yeah.
that thing has been
Outside.
airing out.
Oh man.
Right. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I just was appreciative of all these foreigners that were able to come into the country and experience American food and like have it literally change their life. But what is also kind of disconcerting is there's people that are literally associated with FIFA and customs or ICE will not let them into the country.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that about? Like
I mean,
they either revoked them or put them or sent them back home, and they're official FIFA like either referees, players, coaches. I'm like, what's going on? Like this should have been vetted before. They should have been vetted before they came.
I mean, they
why is it
probably
all of
were.
a sudden they get here and they get sent?
And it's only
get sent
brown.
home.
It's only brown and black people.
Right.
It's
Nobody
100%
Europeans
brown
gonna
and
stop for
black
shit.
Mhm.
Yep. That's exactly right. The other thing I'll say, though, I don't have as much sympathy. FIFA knew there was a whole bunch of countries all over the world that said, hey, it's a travel advisory risk or whatever to come to the U.S. And FIFA was like, we're going to continue with this anyway.
Yeah.
They knew this was a strong possibility.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Japan because I saw some of the video clips of them. Like their people show up with like bags and start cleaning up the stadium. And I know that I've heard them doing this before at like other games too, where like they'll clean up after everybody. And I'm like, that's actually pretty fucking dope.
It is because they're from when they're in school, like they don't have janitors and shit. Like the kids clean up everything. Like they get assigned, they get issued a goddamn rag. They got to clean everything with, So I think that's great. I mean,
It teaches you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even like in some
fucking
harsh,
show,
like punishment way. It's just like clean up after yourself. That's pretty easy.
I completely agree. God damn.
Speaking of people from Asia in general, including Japanese people, they are having a good fucking time in Mexico.
Mhm.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
there's going to be some beautiful babies coming out of the World Cup. just Koreans and Japanese folks down in Mexico. They are living it up. They're figuring out Mexican food. They're just like, what the fuck is this?
Yep. And they're like,
getting introduced
ooh,
to tequila is great.
I saw a video about when Spain went to Japan that they brought in they showed them fried green beans, and the Japanese really liked it, and they ran with it, started frying everything, and that's how we got tempura.
Oh, nice.
Listen, I mean, that's the great thing about humans. If you actually spend time with other cultures and take stuff from your culture and whatnot, you come up with some great fucking fusion ass food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just awesome when it works. So make it happen.
Yeah, don't just stay in your podunk town for your whole life and hate people you never even met.
Eating beans on toast.
Exactly. That's what you get. But
terrible.
it's what you get when your kings and queens was inbred.
Yeah,
they got you thinking beans on toast is great. And it's not even elevated. You literally just buy two things that are prepackaged in a store and toss them together. You know what I mean? It's not like they fucking made the beans.
Yeah,
It's just right out of the fucking can.
The canned beans. Like, what are we doing?
Like, I mean, like back in the day, struggle mode would be eating beans and throwing fucking hot dogs and that shit.
For real.
Like,
But
that kind of makes sense.
but we knew it was a struggle.
I've seen that combined. I've seen the bread, the dog, and they add the beans on top. I've seen
Sure.
that, and I was just like, okay.
But nobody was
This
making
is,
commercials about that shit. That was just a ghetto ass secret.
Exactly.
Yeah, but over in Europe, it seems to be some kind of delicacy. I'm like, what are y'all doing over there? Like, what?
It would be like us getting online bragging about Vienna sausages and Kool-Aid. Like, we're not doing that shit.
You know what I saw the other day? Someone made Kool-Aid chitlins. I was
Hey,
like,
fuck on.
what?
First of all, it's a war crime, sir. Like, I don't even know why we're playing here, bro. Call the police.
I know. I thought that too. So they had a purple one and they had a red one. It was literally in the Kool-Aid like the like plastic kind of container where they had it, and it was in the sauce, and it was like literally like a dark, not a dark. It was like literally Kool-Aid blue and like a Kool-Aid red, and I'm like, and they had the chitlins and they were serving it.
Bro,
I'm like, dude,
I feel like
this is
that's
like bubble guts.
I feel like that's gonna give you, first of all, diabetes, then botulism, and probably tetanus. I don't know, man. That sounds like a very bad combination.
It does, but I'm just like, what is going on with this person? Like, and they're serving it to other people. Like, bro, you must hate them or something.
Yeah.
Something's going on over there.
Yeah, that's gonna start a fight. Like we fighting.
I still don't understand why I kept seeing chitlins down here in San Diego with 50 fucking black people in the entire county. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Chitlins?
Yeah, they have
No.
like a bunch of
Well,
chitlins.
isn't that what was it Menudo is? Isn't
No,
that
that's
chitlins?
that's tripe. That's stomach.
No, it is
There-
not.
But
Yeah.
there is
Oh.
some sort of a
What is
Mexican
their
dish that
recipe?
does have intestines, but I'm just like, it's called something. It's not called chitlins though. There's some other word in Spanish.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
Spanish name.
Yeah, it's definitely
I think it's
definitely not chitterlings.
I love it. Chitterlings. Oh my
Oh,
god, my
God,
stomach.
no.
Just talking about this make my stomach bubble.
I was
Like,
just-
god
just
dang.
Coronas.
It made that fucking pig's
Really?
stomach bubble too. And then it died. Then you ate the fucking
Oh,
intestines.
god dang.
It's the
Oh.
people. It's the people that like to say shit like, "Oh, you know, if I boil them long enough, they don't fucking stick." It's their fucking intestines.
Oh,
Like, what are you doing?
It's
Yes,
not just
they're gonna
intestines,
stink.
it's just the taste. It tastes nasty. I'm sorry. I've had it
tastes
once.
nasty. And here's the other thing: a lot of people don't know how to clean them, and even if you are so fucking great at cleaning them, they're still fucking shit stained ass intestines. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, I mean the same thing with the same thing with shrimp. Like some people don't clean their shrimp, and
Yeah,
literally cleaning the shrimp means cleaning up the shit
Yeah.
out of your shrimp.
I
There's a
will judge
line
it.
in the back of the shrimp. You clean that shit out.
If I go to a place and I order some shrimp and they ain't clean, I ain't eating them no more. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like if you can't take time to devein that shit, literally devein that shit, I am not frequenting your establishment anymore. It ain't happening.
No,
Yeah.
don't try to say, oh, it's a blood vessel or some shit like that.
No.
That's dookie.
It's literally a black
like-
line in the back
fucking
of the
doo-doo.
shrimp.
It's
Yeah,
like,
that
but you know,
is,
bro.
but it's cooked
Maybe.
shit. Oh, Ninja, it's cooked shit. It's like you're good. What are you talking about?
No,
It's totally fine.
no.
You can definitely hit the temperature of.
You tell me. So when you on the pots, your butthole screaming to the toilet, you tell me you're good then. That's what you tell me.
It's a circle of life, bro.
Terrible.
Come on.
Oh my god.
See, Britton,
my
this is how you should be talking
stomach's
about beans on toast. I'm just saying this level of disgust.
Oh
Wait,
man, my stomach.
wait,
still
so-
bubbling.
Pig intestines in Spanish, it sounds like something from Harry Potter. it's intestinos de cero.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like a Bleach fucking spell or some shit like the. What are they
Wait,
called?
that's a-
Hencho Mundo. That's what. That's hell, right? That's where they go, or purgatory. Hencho Mundo in Bleach.
Oh, my God,
Yeah.
yeah.
Remember that shit
No.
with the orange card.
Quick little thing.
Sounds
I've been
terrible.
listening to the full cast Harry Potter books, right? And I'm at the part where Lupin, the guy who's a werewolf, has a baby with Tonks, the woman that can change her hair.
Yeah.
And it made me start thinking, like, do they have abortions in the Wizarding World? Like, is there like a no more pregnanco or something like that, like some kind of spell that they can
God
cast? Or, like, because like he was complaining that his wife was that the kid's gonna suffer because he's a werewolf, and I was
Bro,
like,
it's-
maybe they don't have.
I can't even say it. I'm fucking laughing too hard.
Terrible. I can think of several things to say, but I'm just not gonna say it. So I'm just like, yeah, no.
It's expecto abortion.
Abortion no more.
God
Oh,
damn.
sorry.
I love it. I fucking
Terrible.
love it.
Replay.
Okay, I got another Harry Potter question for you. So,
Oh, here we go.
so in the Wizarding World, when you turn 17, you're an adult. Well, Harry was dating Ron's sister, who's a year younger, who technically is 16. And there's a scene or a part of the book where she kisses him. Like, is that wrong? Because he's technically an adult and she's still technically a child. Like, would that also work with like if you like a guy or girl turns 18 and their ex or not their ex, their current is just slightly younger than them?
So there's a law. There's actually a law about that. At least in the States, there's a law about that. I forgot the name. I think
It
it's
is a weird law. You have to get like a signature
yeah,
or
it's like
something from
some
the.
Romeo. Yeah, it's some like Romeo and Juliet fucking bullshit
Oh
law.
The
yeah.
only
But
way I
yeah,
knew about this is because I was in a fucking movie and it was super weird. It's a movie about driving, and for
Oh,
some
okay.
reason, like the boyfriend was like older than like this guy's daughter by like a couple of years. He was like in his 20s. She was like, I think 17. I'm like, why is this a plot point in this movie? Like, what is happening here? Like, it was so weird.
Yeah, the other thing, I was talking to my kids about this earlier this week, and it was kind of hard to explain to them. But I was like, okay, even in my lifetime, younger, we all knew, I'm not going to say all of us, most of us knew a girl in our class who would date someone who was like 19 or 20, right?
Yeah,
no. Oh
yeah,
yes, and
100%.
and older
And older.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and older.
yeah, and much older. And I was like, it was a thing that happened that everybody kind of raised a little bit of an eyebrow on, but not like freaked out per se, you know?
yes, but
Yeah.
also, I mean, just be
Mm.
honest. I mean, as I've aged, I've realized that people that men, especially that do that, because it's very rare that it happens with women and younger boys. It does happen occasionally, but it's mostly
Sure.
men. Those people are almost universally fucking losers
Absolutely.
when they're dating somebody that's still in high school. Like, what are you doing when you should be moving on with your life and you're like dating somebody that's like in high school? That is so fucking weird. Like
Yeah.
they
Shit,
still live with their parents.
I knew. Yeah,
Like-
I knew men. Well, I didn't know them personally, but I knew the girls. They had boyfriends in junior high, so they were like eighth
Yeah.
grade, maybe
No.
ninth grade. They're dating 20-year-old men,
Yeah, that's an ass whooping.
and they
Like-
had to keep that away from their parents. But they told their friends, "I'm like, this dude's in his 20s, like he's out of high school,
What
and
are we
you're
doing?"
dating him."
Yeah.
I'm like, what's happening here?
Yep. All that. Now, I will say, not that I'm trying to split hairs, I think it's completely different if you're both high school seniors and one of you has a birthday a little bit earlier. You know what I
it's a little-
mean?
Shit, hold on.
What?
God damn it. Hold on.
What
a
happened?
second. There's something beeping in the background. It's my daughter, even though I told her that I was going to call her later. So hold on, people that are listening. You're hearing like things beep. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Let me close the window. Where are you?
From the window
Okay.
to the wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
But anyway.
be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, but it's I knew, like, again, this is in the
Camera's following
90s. Yeah, it did follow him. But I knew people who were like, plenty of girls that were dating folks in their 20s in high school. It was not uncommon. I'll just say that.
So I met a girl that I worked with. She had just turned 18, and she's like, "Oh, my boyfriend, this and that." And we're like, "Oh, how old's your boyfriend?" He was 25, and they had been together for 4 years. They're married now with like 2 kids.
Yeah, I have some family members that's like that at young age trying to date older guys. So
I'm like,
yeah.
what's happening? I don't know. So Kronos has talked about it's kind of uncommon with women. I think it actually might be as common because, like, I've seen someone post a lot of these like teachers that are female that are
Oh,
dating
yeah.
high school kids that have been dating or having sex, and some of these women are married and have kids. Probably one of the most famous was the Laterno chick?
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah. So she just passed away recently.
Yeah.
But she got together. She had 3 daughters in high school. She was dating, and she was married. And she was dating her student who was in 8th grade. She
Yep.
ended up giving him 3 more kids. So she went to jail, got pregnant while she was in jail because I guess she got paroled. They got caught in the backseat of a car. She got pregnant from that encounter. And then when she got out of jail, she gave him like 2 more kids. So she had 6 kids altogether, 3 with her husband, and then 3 with the guy that she had like an affair with. And he was a father before he was in high school.
Yeah, the
Goddamn.
only pushback I would have, old ninja, I think we need to be consistent and call things what they are. That's still rape of a minor.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't say, I never said it wasn't
Yeah.
not that, but it was still that. I mean, and with these men, that are dating high school teenagers, that's still statutory. It's just, and under each state will have a statutory law, and they're breaking that law.
Yeah.
So
It is what everything all good, Cronus?
Yeah. Just she didn't check her messages. Like I sent her a video message saying, "I'm podcasting, so don't call."
Yeah.
All to the fucking good. What was the other big thing? And I'm not going to go deep into it, but fucking the Knicks won like a championship for basketball.
oh yeah,
The Knickerbockers. How dare you?
The Knickerbockers. Of course, and that's, I don't want to make it more than it really was, but there was video on immediately that same night on goddamn Twitter and a whole bunch of other places with setting school buses on fire. Did you see this shit?
oh
What?
no, I've not,
I saw it. Yeah.
but I'm not surprised, even though I haven't seen it. I'm not surprised in the least.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I'm not surprised because it was the first time winning in like 250 years, right?
53. But yeah.
I thought it was older than America.
Yeah, I never get why like you win and you still destroy shit. I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like,
Should
Destroy
be
your
kind
city.
of happy.
you,
but,
you won. Yeah, go have a drink, celebrate, but you don't gotta destroy shit.
Yeah. It's
Also-
bad. Oh
It's just a sports
Oh.
team. Like, who really gives a shit?
Yeah, I think
damn, Jack
Mm,
Nicholson gives a shit.
Fuck him too. I mean, it's just a sport. Like, it gets into the whole like bread and circus, especially when it goes to like the Freedom 250 thing. It's like people are literally running out of money to live, and you're getting all this attention because some tall people threw a ball into a basket multiple times and won a game. Therefore you burn down a fucking school bus. Like, I don't. How, Sway? Like, what's happening here?
Man, it is what it is.
It'd be like Japan, just
It's
clean
what
the fucking
happens when
stadium.
people get drunk.
You know what was wild though? With all those years, and they did it like 4 times when the Warriors were winning. Obviously, they had big ass parades. I don't remember a whole bunch of school buses being burned or a whole bunch of property.
No, I mean,
I remember a car being flipped over, like a police car or something, but that could have been like a different. Like, it could have been a different game.
it was probably a table, and
No,
it was probably you.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, shit,
It
probably
was,
was me.
it was a table, and it was blue.
Oh god dang.
Like, why are all the tables in this restaurant flipped over? Oh, Blue was here.
Oh, I have a quick side note.
Yeah.
So one of the RIPs, the RIP I talked about with god dang it, the DJ guy, Oliver Tree.
Yeah.
So there is video all over the internet of the accident happening in real time, where the two helicopters collide. So you can literally
damn.
go online and see this terrible accident if you wish.
There's
I
been
don't
some,
recommend it, but it's pretty terrible.
there's been some crazy accidents lately. Like you see the one about the lady who they threw off a
Oh
bridge.
yeah.
I was like, God
Oh,
damn.
yeah, that was also in Brazil.
Dude.
Both of
Holy
these happened in
shit.
Brazil.
You know
So
what's crazy about that? What's
they
crazy
did-
about that story is that she was alive when they
Yeah.
got down to her. She was still fucking alive.
Oh, she was
like,
still alive.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I saw them throw her over the edge. I'm like, that's pretty high. And then like it blurred out when she landed. I'm like, she probably didn't survive that.
Well,
No,
because
she
they,
did not.
But I didn't know.
so hold on,
but
can,
she
we,
was still-
can we rewind a little bit? We missed the fucking whole plot point here. It's supposed to be a bungee jump, but
Yes.
they didn't attach a cord to her, so they just threw her off, and that was it. Somebody looked down, and the cord is still there. It's like, how do you miss that? That's like the first thing you do.
That's a check. That's literally should be
Yeah.
the first check when you hook someone out there. They have these two people haul her off like she's Supergirl, and she goes straight to her death.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
and they're
really sad.
being arrested for I guess not attempted murder, but negligence and
death,
some other
yeah.
stuff. The things, yeah,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
not a fucking accident. That's
Totally avoidable.
It's totally could have been avoidable if you would have done your job right.
Yeah, it's like then we had a B-52 crash after takeoff, like yesterday, I think. And then also yesterday, and I think, was it LA? I forget where it was, but like it was in Texas. There's a plane that took off from Mexico that crash landed on a freeway in Texas, and people like had to help the people out, like the pilot and there was like teenagers in there, and like one person died. It's just insanity.
That's crazy. I'm actually surprised that only one person had a fatality. There's one fatality, and like I'm actually
Yeah, because
kind of glad that there's people that survived that.
Yeah, the plane was broken in half.
Yeah,
That's
man.
great.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
insane.
That's
Insane.
fucking good. Well, we will fucking see. I will say this: JD Vance. I know I got to go back to Trump and the administration a little bit. JD Vance went on The View and got read for fucking filth.
Oh man.
Wait, what? He was on The View?
what happened?
Yeah.
He
When was this?
was.
When was this?
He's been MIA ever since like the war started because he was super anti-war supposedly, allegedly,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden they started the Iran war and he just fucking went into a little cave somewhere with,
Yeah.
with
His
lots
couch.
with lots of couches.
Yeah. Got fucking easy chairs and sectionals.
But essentially, like, look, people
Love
are
seats.
rightly so quite pissed because this is hundreds of billions of dollars that U.S. is one way or another going to be handed over to Iran, and you only do that when you essentially lose a war. I mean, right?
Well, sort of. I mean, there's been other situations where I'm trying to think. Yeah. I'm trying to think throughout history, like when has another nation paid rep? I mean, technically, we definitely helped other countries rebuild. Like America has 100% helped Germany and Japan rebuild. We built bases over there. We helped reestablish their
Sure.
infrastructure. So yeah, there was stuff like that did occur, but for a small country like this to demand reparations and get it, I mean, don't get me wrong, they deserve to get compensated for the destruction that we brought on them for literally no fucking reason. And if somebody wants to sit there and say they were making a nuclear weapon, you're fucking lying. So I'll just be playing with you. You're lying. And if you think that there's truth to that, where's the proof? Is it the same proof that we had when we went to war with Iraq? Like you're just fucking lying. There was no evidence. Even Tulsi Gabbard, the head of the intelligence committee, or what is it called? It's the N something. National
NSA.
No, it's not the NSA. It was something else. I think she was the head of that too.
Is she the head of the NSA?
I think so, yeah. But anyway, the head of our intelligence agency said that there was no credible evidence that they were making a nuclear weapon. So no matter what anybody else tells you, there was no evidence.
Well, my biggest thing is this. I'm old enough to remember way back in yesteryear, like February, and all the bullshit that was said in terms of, oh, we're doing this to have a regime change. No regime change. We're doing this, to have control over the strait. Iran controls that shit.
Yeah.
We're doing this because we've completely eliminated their capacity to have any missile strikes. No, you didn't. Like, there's a lot of fucking just look at the timeline going back from February to today, and it's been just a whole lot of fucking bullshit propaganda, just spewing nothing but nonsense that wasn't based in reality.
Yeah, and it's easily refuted.
Yep.
Like and especially like when they keep saying, I don't even know why they basically reclassified ceasefires. Like when you say you're in a ceasefire, you're not attacking each other. That's what it means. I don't give a shit what somebody else says. Like it's non-aggression. But in the meantime, they call a ceasefire and they're still shooting shit at each other. It's like, that's not a ceasefire. Like it's not.
But also, just to be really clear domestically, this country's just too fucking complacent and not mad enough. The federal government owes us all thousands of dollars. We just paid increases in taxes like a motherfucker in terms of energy, food, everything going up as a direct result of this that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, it's insanity. This is on top of the tariffs that were deemed illegal.
Yep.
Because this administration doesn't know what the fuck they're doing at all. They're hiring the worst people. We got a president that's more concerned about the fucking Freedom 250, his goddamn birthday, the what do they call it? The ballroom. Like all these things like have nothing to do with how much food costs you at the grocery store. These are all just distractions for a narcissist.
You have seen files.
Yeah, and he's a guy that's been implicated in pedophilia. So
look, I can still remember even further back from January when Minneapolis and Minnesotans were fucking attacked, and you even had white people being killed
Yeah,
in the fucking street,
that,
and there's still no accountability for
no
that.
arrests.
And wasn't there shit happening up in like in Portland, Oregon too? There weren't people just
Yeah,
getting
it
snatched up
happened
off
all
the
over.
streets.
Oh, it happened in Oregon in 2020 and this past year.
Yeah, there was some a black teenager got killed by at what, I forget what it was called, but yeah, there's a story on it. Is it NPR?
Yeah,
I forget which one it is, but yeah, they did a story about it because there's some guy that got killed when they took over that police station, black teenager, and there's been no accountability at all.
none.
And it was probably by the protesters that took over the fucking police station because there was no cops there.
Yep.
And there's a person that was on camera that was picking up the shells, like asking for help, like pick up the shells. So he's the person who shot him, allegedly. So yeah.
We were. I feel like I'm going crazy, but we were promised money from either the tariffs or Doge or all of the above. Like,
yes, all the above. We ain't getting
Oh,
shit.
that one. Didn't you hear that money went to Freedom 250?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what makes you think they're gonna give you money?
God damn
Nope.
it! No, they ain't giving us shit.
Are
Yeah,
you a
you
billionaire, sir? You don't deserve
Yes.
money. Do you even fucking
Yeah,
work
you
for your
don't
money?
get
What are you
money.
talking about here?
You get your ass back there and work the line.
Listen, unless you can trickle down into the economy, you ain't fucking worth that shit. Never mind that for a trickle down economy to work, money would have to actually trickle down. Like if in a true trickle down economy, you wouldn't have such an egregious accumulation of wealth. It should be impossible, right? Because it should trickle down to the people, but it's not. It's almost like it never worked to begin with.
I remember maybe it was late second term Obama, or I think it was just before Trump or whatever. People used to try to define oligarchy as only a Russian phenomenon.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you don't get smooth the fuck out of my face,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man. All right, let's switch the game in just a little bit. I want to get first your take, old ninja. There's been a lot of Xbox news and studios and all of this, including
Because you haven't been here last weekend, so you missed out.
but there's some more
went deep.
new stuff from even this week, right?
Well, yeah, from like studio shutting down and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, studio closing, but I mean that's kind of about it. I mean they bought a very huge third-party company 2 years ago or whatnot, and so they're shutting down and I mean they just got a new CEO, so there's going to be changes. I mean everyone knew that coming in, but the thing is, the studios that put out some very unique games are getting shut down. They're probably going to repurpose or redistribute the personnel to other studios. So, and then I mean, there's been talk about maybe more first person or Xbox Studios games coming out, but restructure first. And I kind of get it, but it's really sad. There's people that are going to get laid off. Like a lot of people are going to get laid off. So.
I definitely don't want people to lose their jobs, especially not in this fucking economy. I will say I was very surprised, and I think you played that South of Midnight game, right? And you liked it, I think.
South of Midnight. I did play South of Midnight, but it's not for everyone, especially in this climate, because it is very. So when the game was being marketed, it was being told as a very American story. Yeah. Then there's the people that are not very. I guess I don't know how to.
Just say that racists don't like it, man. You can just racists aren't going to like it because it's full of black people.
I was trying to avoid that.
Make it plain, like
keep
I mean,
real.
yes, very racist people, especially because it is a very Cajun story. It's a very African American centric Creole Cajun story, and it's a folklore. There's like folklore in the story that a lot of melanin deficient people did not like. They felt like because they're not the hero, they feel like it doesn't apply to them. They want to complain about it, and then they want to like boycott or start some kind of like petition against it. And I played the game. The game has a very unique story, and it involves like both the two largest the two formerly largest populations in the U.S. Go ahead.
I'm interested in playing the game. I've heard some pretty decent and good things, including from you, Old Ninja, about it. My only thing that I was shocked by, and I want to get your take on, I didn't realize that like the budget to make it was well over $100 million. I thought it was just kind of a small indie game.
I thought so too.
It is not an indie game, not even close to an indie game. So
Okay.
the indie games that are on there, you can tell it's an indie game, but this is a AAA game. I mean, it is a platformer, so you may have some issues jumping for you, but it is definitely. And so the game has like songs. I believe some of the songs are nominated for Grammys, which it's not the first time that's happened to a game. Your favorite game, Journey, had that happen, which
Fuck
won a
Journey.
Grammy. So, but this but this game has like unique original songs in it, and it's very cool and very dark. Like the game has a slightly dark storyline, and they have the songs
Is it
that
because it's black people,
augment that
bro? Like,
story.
what are you doing here? What the fuck?
It has dark because there's like some very funky family dynamics, because like they have like the evil grandmother who's like a very rich and a very rich white woman, that's the grandmother, and then you have like the heroine who's like a very Creole-ish woman who has to kind of
Drugs.
contend with their past.
So
Because one of the family members dies, which is the father, and you have to go in and get information about her past from the grandmother, and it turns very dark very quickly.
So if you're saying this is like AAA and you're not surprised by like that big of a budget, is this like a 20, 25 hour plus of gameplay type of game?
At least 12 hours. Very,
wow.
very much
Okay.
so.
All right.
Because I spent maybe 27 hours on it, going through, because you're going through. So the game goes through a hurricane. It starts with a hurricane, and you have to navigate like your community, make sure everyone's okay, and then you have to go through your family history.
Cool. Okay.
And
So
determine what happened, because there's been stuff from you as a character, and they have some really cool boss fights. So yeah,
I thought it was like Kena Bridge of Spirits, which is
Me
like
too.
a really great game, but it wasn't a AAA game.
isn't that the African game?
No,
No.
Kena is like
Yeah,
more of an
this is
Asian
set. This
inspired.
is set in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well-
Yeah, no, this is set straight up, and this is straight up like American folklore, very Cajun, deep South, and there's a bit of racism in it, which is dealt with, but it's not. They don't turn a blind eye to it in the game. So,
Well, it does
and
sound.
you can do. Well, it's cool that you can do some very cool combos. So,
It did sound like interesting to me. I don't know why I got the impression of it being indie. Clearly, it sounds like it isn't. But yeah, I
no,
think
it's not.
it's that's one of the studios that whoever made it that is shutting down, I believe, or being shut down.
Yeah, they're rumored to be shut down soon. So, but they also made We Happy Few, which is a weird kind of. It looked to me. I haven't played the game. It's on Game Pass, but it looks like it's a kind of the Jack the Ripper style kind of game.
What the fuck is a Jack
I've
the Ripper
seen
style game?
So it's set like during the time of Jack the Ripper, and it's like it has that feverish where there's women being murdered in the game, if I remember correctly. But
Okay.
that's all I got from it. The gameplay, but it's made by the same studio, and it has the same kind of look as South of Midnight. So
Okay.
I plowed through that game. Brandon Park, who's in the chat, I believe, he watched me play that game. Like it wasn't like a Super Happy Meat Boy kind of game. It's very much a like kind of combo-ish. Like, you know, you got to level up, you got to get your new weapons, you got to combo shit, and like it gets kind of challenging very quickly. Like they give you a couple tutorials. Actually, it's not even a tutorial. It feels like a very like introductory enemies, and then very on they just drop you with some very like fiendish enemies that will fuck you up very quickly. So
Right. The only sad thing that I'll say real quick is that, you know, a lot of these studios are one slightly lower than expectation sales away from being completely shut down. Like it's that fucking hit or miss with these. It's razor thin. Obviously, if
I
you got
mean,
a big hit, then you can swing the other way. But damn.
look at what happened with Concord. Concord put out, they didn't barely put the game, and they're shut down once the game got like literally the week the game got released.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and that was millions of dollars in production as well. That
hundreds of
wasn't just like
millions.
yeah. So, that's why I'm not surprised. Like millions of dollars. These games are made with Hollywood budgets nowadays. So,
Yeah, I will say this. Sometimes, yeah, you can see that, and it's completely appropriate that it costs that much. There's other times when you don't necessarily always need that big of a fucking bloated budget to have a really great game.
Yeah.
you
So
don't. You can keep it simple. Like I'm pretty sure Hades wasn't hundreds of millions.
no, no. And this kind of goes to the point I was going to make. There's a really good video. I think it's from Gaming Bolt, where they talk about the ever increasing budgets for games and like why it's occurring. And the main thing is because like developers are kind of like they're kind of doing too much, and they're making for a lot of these games like all new assets, and that's what's really inflating like the vast majority of their budgets is like really make. So if you notice, and that's what's also making the like the gaming cycles like longer. So like if you notice, like GTA is probably the perfect example. GTA 5 came out what fucking 35,000 years ago, and it's yeah, it's gonna take it's coming out this year maybe, but it was announced a long time ago. But one of the things is that they're making a whole new game, and they're making all new assets and all this new shit. But if you notice, games like Resident Evil, they seem to be keeping a pretty good pace of like, they pretty much release one every year for like a while. It's because they're recycling like a lot of their assets because they don't need to make everything new. And I think a lot of these, I agree with like the person that made the video, is that a lot of these companies, they don't really need to like make everything new and fresh. You can incrementally improve upon things. I hate to say use the Call of Duty model, but that's another one where Call of Duty, and same thing with
the Madden games.
Yeah, Madden. Sports games are a perfect example, right? It's incremental. And like Assassin's Creed is another one where you can like they can recycle assets, they're recycled, but they add in some new ones, but they don't have to make like necessarily a game from like the ground up. And a lot of these game makers are making games from like the ground up every fucking game.
I'm with that completely. The only other thing I'll add on there, and this is situational, case by case for sure, but you don't always need big budget AAA actor doing your voice acting.
Yeah, that seems like an easy fucking
because some of those guys are making good 6-7 figure salaries for their voice acting because they're already such a famous household name. Yeah, and you don't need that in every game.
No.
And then with like the motion capturing too, like them using like famous people for the motion capturing. Like they can do the voice work, but like use somebody else.
But some of them do both. Like a lot of the actors themselves, they also voice the characters. So the new God of War LaFay, Deborah Ann Wall, she does motion capture and does the voice for the character. So she's getting a bigger payout for doing basically double the work, or maybe just a complete work, depending on how you view it.
And that's
same thing. We talked to Kaz Anvar. He's a actor, but he also does motion capture and voice acting for his character. He's done it for Assassin's Creed. He's done it for I think Warhammer or something like that. And we've literally spoke to him twice. We've had him on the cast. We've had him. We talked about WonderCon. I think Comic-Con as well. I mean, he's done all kinds of work just for games, and I don't think he's getting 7 figures, but probably high 6 for his work. And he's been going pretty hard at it for years. So.
Yeah, I'm not mad at anybody, earning a paycheck. I totally get that. I'm really talking about more like the upper end, where you got folks that are, pulling in really good 7 figures out. Again, not for every game. Some games it's totally appropriate. Other games, maybe you don't need to add that because it's increasing the budget of the game even more.
Well, the thing is, though, is that there's so many fantastic voice actors that are out there already. I mean, fucking Jeff Hayes. You could literally have Jeff Hayes do every single voice in a video game, and you'd be fine. Nobody ever fucking know. And
that guy's Troy Baker's super famous, and he's literally done multiple voices in a single game.
Yeah, and it's not when you hear a really good voice actor, the great thing is like you don't associate that person with the character that they're playing. But when you hear somebody that has a distinct voice, Like, who was the guy who did Yasuke's voice in the animated one? I didn't like
It was
Lakeith
Lakeith
Stanfield.
Stanfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like his voice acting in it because it pulled me away because I knew it was him.
Yes.
And that like really took me out of like the experience. There's like a lot of other voice actors that are, or a lot of other actors that are like that. It's like, yeah, it's cool. I know it's you, but also I don't want to know it's you. I want to know it's like it's this character.
Look,
So
I
I'm
will
gonna
say
push
this.
back a little bit about this because the one person who's a voice actor, but everyone knows who it is when they hear him. However, he gives great performances every time, and that's Keith David.
Oh yeah,
Like every
Yeah.
time he's in something, you know it's him, but
Yeah.
he's great.
when he
He's
gives out a performance, I'm playing or watching because he's in it. Like
But
I
a lot of
don't
his
care.
roles
I don't care.
does
I can
voice
tell
wise
it's him.
kind of looks like him, so he kind of plays himself in
Wait, who?
these. For Keith David's like in Rick and Morty, like you see him, like, oh,
Oh,
that's Keith David.
Yeah, you know, like he
Okay,
plays the president
yeah.
in Rick and Morty, but he's
You're breaking
also
up
in.
bad.
You're breaking up. You're breaking
yeah.
up. You're breaking
I'm
up.
breaking
bad.
up.
I feel like you're
Yeah.
gonna. I feel like you're gonna dial us into a different modem right now. Maybe we're a
Yeah.
fax machine or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
You got mail.
I was just-
I changed something in the. I was doing something in the background. Still, even he's in Rick and Morty. Like I said, he's now in Destiny since Lance Reddick passed.
Yeah,
He's
but
like-
he's an outlier though. You can't like.
Yeah.
He's definitely an outlier. Like
Look,
most of them, though.
I mean, but he's someone you recognize instant. The moment he talks,
Again,
you know who it is.
Though he's an outlier. Like
Yeah,
you could
he-
put him up all
and-
you want. He's an outlier.
and yeah, everybody loves him. Nobody's shitting on Keith David. He's great, both voice acting and live action or whatever. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take every opportunity I fucking can. I cannot stand fucking Chris Pratt's voice in Mario. That shit took me out of it so fucking
The
bad.
movie, he's not in any game that I'm aware
He's
of.
in the movie.
Fuck
Yeah, it's
everything
really-
about Chris Pratt being the voice of Mario. He is shit tier with that shit. I don't care how much money the movie's made. It is fucking nails on a chalkboard with me and him. They did not have to pay that man to be fucking Super Mario. He sounds nothing like him.
They literally could have got the guy who does the voice in the video games.
They should have, yeah.
What was that guy cost?
I mean, he's in the first movie, so yeah.
Yeah, fuck all that. But yeah, again, it's sad. I think that sometimes you got to have smaller budgets especially with a newer IP. To figure out, test the water a little bit, see if you truly find your audience, and then maybe slightly increase the budget for a sequel. But you also can't wait 11 years for the sequel.
Yeah, looking at you, Naughty Dog. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, you've missed an entire generation. An entire generation.
Yeah.
How is this possible?
And here's the other thing too, took the time out to do remakes.
Yeah.
And
TV shows.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, that's probably why they're kind of behind. I mean, God of War Lufray will be out on this generation, so
But that's not Naughty Dog though.
no.
is it not on it?
No. That's Santa Monica, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Naughty Dog is Uncharted and Last
They're
of Us.
doing it, but they are also doing Last of Us, the TV show, because Neil Druckmann is executive producer and partial writer on the show.
Yeah,
Listen.
but
I get it.
focus on a goddamn video. Interstellar, whatever it's called. Was it called?
Yeah,
Intergalactic.
Intergalactic something.
Intergalactic.
I want it to come out. I want to see more about that. But where is it?
Yeah,
I think that's 2027. If it's not, is it not?
No, I doubt it.
yeah. It may be 28, man. Because here's the thing: we have not seen gameplay.
No.
We saw like an extended kind of cutscene trailer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, but actually, there's one thing we didn't really talk about was the gaming tools. Like, there's a new Unreal Engine, Unreal Engine 5.
Got announced today. Well, 5 has been out for a while.
Yeah, but it was for a while. It was Unreal Engine 4. That was the one that everyone was all about. Now 5's been out. Now we're starting to see games that are using that engine now, and that takes a while. It takes a while to get adjusted to a new engine.
Maybe I'm tripping here, but I thought Unreal Engine 5 has been out for a long time.
No, it's barely. That's Unreal Engine 4 has been out for a long time. Part 5 barely has been out for maybe 2 years, maybe less, and so people are getting acclimated to this new engine, the new assets, the new way it runs, and that takes time for you.
Unreal Engine 5 was revealed in 2020 and released in April 2022. So no, I'm not tripping.
yeah, that's been out.
Unreal Engine 5.8 just dropped, but Unreal Engine 5 has been out for a
Oh.
while.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Unreal
I mean,
Engine, Unreal Engine 5 has some issues. I still think the way they do hair is fucking weird. Like it looks cool, but then it has like this weird like static effect in the background, and
Yeah,
nobody seems to be
that's-
complaining that much about it. But I see it every single time. It's weird.
It's a little weird. And some studios have their in-house stuff. Like Capcom has their RE engine, their Resident Evil engine, which they're making almost everything on, and it's been working out for them.
Hold on one quick sec on Capcom with that. They knocked it out of the fucking park with Requiem in terms of that engine and how that fucking game runs and fucking looks. That shit
so
was
I've-
gorgeous.
That's what I was saying. They've been running all their recent stuff has been off of RE5 or their Resident Evil engine.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's the version.
that's what I was
but
talking about when it came
everyone
to
else-
like budgets and like how long it takes studios to do. Because like I brought up Resident Evil because they're literally reusing assets that makes it way easier to make games.
Yeah, but let me just be really clear too. No shade at all. It feels like 9 feels different from 8. Yes, I completely agree with you on the assets, but like it still feels and is a new different game.
Yeah,
It just it didn't take 5 years to fucking make. You know what I mean? Like that's what's fucking cool about it. And we're gonna get Code Veronica probably next year.
I think we might get it end of this year. We might get it in
shit.
November or not November, October. So October this year.
If they give if that's another banger in a year where they started off the year with a Resident Evil banger, like holy shit, the productivity at Capcom. Take notes, Naughty Dog. Like what the fuck?
And they're also releasing new content for Street Fighter 6 as well later on this year. So
Yeah. And the one that I'm cautiously optimistic on, because I used to love this game and franchise back in the day, Onimusha.
yeah,
never.
that's looking pretty good.
Is that the one with the dog, right?
No, that's
it's with
Okami.
Samurai.
That's Okami.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Capcom drop 2 Resident Evils in the same year? Like, did they do like 7? Not 7. The Village and what's the other one called?
Well, they did not exactly in the same year, but staggering years. Like they did 2 and I think 3 the very next year.
Mm-hmm.
But something like that.
But then in the past couple years, it's been a remake of 2, remake of 3, remake of 4, 7, 8, and then 9, and then we're gonna get Code Veronica.
Yeah, no, they've been productive, man. It's been pretty much every year and a half that you've got an RE title, and most of them, except for RE3, have been bangers.
And I forgot they also gave us fucking Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter came out a year ago, maybe less, or 2 years ago.
Yeah, and
they're getting a huge update later on this year.
Look,
Or no, I'm sorry, it's next year. They're getting an update in 2027.
I'm gonna put this out there, Capcom, and I don't know if they're able to even do this, but give it a fucking shot. Make a first-person Mega Man.
yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Like,
Yeah.
That would be weird.
Or even a third person. I think it'd be better at third person, honestly.
okay, third.
Yeah.
Because you got a platform, so yeah.
You look. Let me shoot. Let me die a
Why is
million
so
times
funny?
on a platform, and then like.
I mean,
And it's
honestly,
gonna be-
they
It's gonna be
have.
making an X series. I'm sorry.
Sorry, they already have like an engine that'll work with it. I mean, if you look at Pragmata, which is a new IP for them, they could use something very similar to the Pragmata engine.
Yep.
That game looks great.
I picture fucking a new Mega Man. For whatever reason, I picture it like first person and like Doom Eternal. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, Doom
I mean, they just might.
Nice.
I would not be surprised if they did do that. Like one of the Mega Man, because Mega Man has not had a new one in a while. Apparently, they just had remakes.
It's been so long that somebody actually made like a fake Mega Man game. It's called
Yeah.
I think it's called Gemini X or something like that.
yeah.
And it's basically Mega Man, and I'm pretty sure it's on Steam.
You know what'll make your ass feel fucking old and fucking obsolete real fucking quickly? Is when you talk to like younger generation, kids, nephews, whoever, and you're talking to them about video game characters that everybody in your entire generation knew, and they're looking at you like, what the fuck are you talking about, old man?
Yeah.
Like, I mentioned Commander Shepard to my fucking 16-year-old, and he looked at me in the eye and said, whomst? Who are you talking about, old man?
You stopped me. How dare you?
Damn.
Disrespect.
And that's like not even that old. That's not even like I mean,
well,
that's a couple, like a, I guess it's more than a decade.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is
So
crazy.
when did
I didn't think about this until reading this. Like the thing that inspired the Mega Man gameplay is rock paper scissors.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
When you think about it, it's
It
like
is,
yeah, you
yeah.
have to fight. You have to defeat one guy to be able to defeat another guy to defeat another guy. Like there's like a pattern or order to it. And I
Oh
was like,
shit!
that makes fucking sense.
I mean, he's called Rockman. So, you know,
Rockman, Snake
Yeah,
Man.
usually you want to go after the scissors first, the cutter guy.
yeah, because
Yeah.
rock beats scissors.
Yeah.
You go get
Yeah, but
the
talking
leaf
about-
tree guy.
Yeah.
Talking about the Mega Man stuff kind of makes me a little upset about the new Star Fox. I kind of figured they would have had a new Star Fox iteration, but they're just doing a remake.
Yeah.
I mean, it
yeah.
looked cool, but I figured they would have went and expanded on. Because it's been, what, a decade or more? It's been, like, maybe 15 years? since
No,
there's
it's
been a
been
Star
almost
Fox?
30 fucking years.
Yeah, it's a
Well, there
long
was
time.
Since Star Fox Assault? No,
Star Fox
can't be
64.
Oh, Star Fox 64, yeah, but since Star Fox Assault, which I believe was the last full incarnation, hasn't been that. It's probably been 15 years, maybe
Yeah,
a little longer.
I will say this: Star Fox as a franchise has been fucking forgotten. It's like that goddamn meme where that person is in the swimming pool and they're holding up that
Oh,
new
it's
baby that's
drowned,
their
yeah.
that's their prize, and then the other one is just drowning. Star Fox is the drowning fucking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. Because they had the ability, especially with the Switch 2, to like have a fully 4-player co-op, a 4-player like multiplayer, which Assault did. They could have had even a battle royale, or even the extraction shooter, which is popular now. They could have had all that.
It's even more than that, dude. The merch alone, like those characters.
Oh yeah,
Those characters can be on lunchboxes and backpacks, and like they were fun, whimsical characters that every elementary school kid would fucking go crazy for if you promoted them. You know what I mean? Like,
and the big thing is if.
so
Yeah, they kind of. I feel like they kind of dropped the ball with that.
yeah.
I mean, and then you got that classic fucking line, dual barrel roll, like that shit just fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
transcends time.
that shit,
sucks.
that shit was great.
Let's talk about a movie real quick. Can I do that?
Of course,
Sure.
take it.
Oh yeah,
Talk about all kinds of
same.
movies. Like all
Yeah.
kinds.
I saw one of the best action movies, new action movies that I've seen in a long time. I think this week, I forget when I watched it.
You saw it last week because you wanted to talk about it, and we didn't have enough time.
No, I watched it's called The Furious. I don't think I watched it last week.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't out till Friday.
I watched some other movie the other week, but The Furious is fantastic. It's with the one of the guys from remember Warrior,
Mm-hmm.
the HBO show. One of the
Yep.
guys from there is in it. He's fantastic. His name is Joe Taslim. Joe Taslim.
Joe Taslim. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny because he's in the raid and he didn't speak English, but he speaks perfect English in The Warrior.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and he's great in this movie. So this movie is based upon like there's. I'll just give you the premise. It's a kung fu movie, kung fu action flick. So if you're not into those, don't watch it. If you are, this movie's gonna fucking blow your dick off. Like,
Oh wait, hold on.
it's
Before
fucking
you continue,
great.
but before you continue, Joe Taslim's also in the current 2 Mortal Kombat movies. He's
Oh.
Sub-Zero.
Nice. So in this movie, it starts off by like this. There's like a child trafficking ring, and this woman goes to like save a kid. She gets caught and taken away, and then another guy, totally unrelated to this woman, has a kid that gets kidnapped and taken into the same ring. And so the husband of the woman that got taken tries to find her, and then the dad of the kid tries to find the kid, and they meet up and they go to take down this trafficking ring. And it's like it starts off, if you're watching the movie and it looks kind of like a normal, it's kind of like a normal action flick until like there's a scene with a hammer, and I'll just leave it at that. The hammer scene is dope, and then you're like, all right, this is really cool. Then it goes like kind of back to like a normal-ish kind of kung fu flick, and then you think the movie's done, like it's over, and then all of a sudden there's like still some questions, but then all of a sudden this movie loses its fucking mind, and everything just goes crazy, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like it's one of the coolest, like what do you call it? Just like what is the thing where they plot twist? It's one of the coolest plot
Uh-oh.
twists that I've seen in a while because I didn't see it coming, and I was some people were just like dying in horrific ways, and I was just like, all right. So I'm just like, and then it's like another solid like 30 to 45 minutes of just solid action, and people just getting fucked up like left and right, and it's amazing. I was so happy that I watched it. It's in theaters, but it's only in like it's a very small number of theaters and very select movie showtime. So if it's in theater still somewhere near you, if you get a chance to watch it, I would definitely recommend it. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why I give it a 9.5 is because like the first half of the movie is good, but it's like nothing real special except for the hammer scene. But then the last half is just like that's a solid fucking 11 out of 10.
Ooh.
Like
Okay.
seriously. So yeah, watch
Nice.
it.
I think last week you were going to talk about like because you saw He-Man too, right? Or did you already
I
did we
did.
talk about that last
Masters of the
week?
Universe.
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Yes. None of y'all watched that one either?
I've
Nah.
seen it. I saw it opening weekend.
Okay. So what'd you think? I'll let you go. I was just talking for a while.
So I did not have, to be
Human.
honest, I did not have a whole lot of high expectations for this movie. So when I saw it, I was just like, oh, okay. I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, this movie's not it's not an Oscar winner or anything, but there are some things creatively I thought was kind of different because people get ended in terrible ways, but there's no blood. Like
That
you
was
see
kinda
people
weird,
getting impaled, they lose limbs and shit, and like, oh shit, this is pretty violent. I'm like, wait, there's no blood. So I guess that's part of the way they don't get an R rating.
Well,
Um,
it's rated PG-13. That's crazy.
Yeah, because there's like a good amount of violence and shit. So, but there's like I said, there's no blood. They actually curse a lot, which I kind of wasn't expecting. I didn't expect that for some fucking reason, but I guess it kind of works. There's a lot of meta jokes, like not meta the company, but just like they kind of make jokes about their origins, and like I'm not sure a lot of people pick up on that because they kind of make fun of itself, tongue in cheek kind of a way, but it kind of sticks to the one of the animated cartoons where Adam's like stuck on Earth and he's got to find his way back to Eternia, deal with Skeletor kind of thing. I mean, Skeletor looks fucking amazing, even though I know it's Jared Leto underneath all that shit. And I know a lot of people do not like him for whatever reason, but he does the
What do you mean whatever reason? He's a
Skeletor
terrible
meme.
actor.
Yeah,
That's
he's fucking
very
Jared
specific
Leto.
reasons.
He does the Skeletor meme laugh. I don't know if you guys seen the video meme where Skeletor's just like laughing because he's on mushrooms. He kind of does that in the movie, which I thought was kind of interesting. Or actually, I thought it was kind of funny. The action in the movie is like really fucking good. I wasn't prepared for that. I thought it was gonna be super cheesy, but it's actually pretty fucking. It holds up. So but there is a lot of humor. I think it turns some people off. But come on, what do you expect when you have enemies named fucking Trapjaw, Fisto, fucking Manny Faces? Like, I don't know what people were expecting, but I got better than what I expected. But like I said, going in, I had low expectations for the movie, but I was entertained. I thought it was pretty cool. Some of the jokes get a little much, but it was enough to where I was just like not grossed out. But it was definitely better than what I thought it was going to be. What do you think, Renus?
I concur. I went in with low expectations, and it definitely was way better than I thought it was going to be. Way better. It starts off it starts off kind of action-packed, and then it gets a little slow for a little bit, and then like it hits the ground running again, or then it starts running again, and when it gets its legs, and it was very entertaining. And yeah, like old Ninja was saying, like some of the names of the characters they make fun of a lot because they are ridiculous names. There's a guy named fucking Fisto. Like what? So and yeah, what was the other guy who was like Ram Man? Like that's a real name, Ram Man.
Oh, yeah. He's like a wannabe juggernaut. Yeah,
Yeah. It's silly, but like if you go back in the day and like really think about when you were a kid and like the names of these characters, they are silly as fuck. They were cool when you were a kid, but as an adult, yeah, they're just like nonsensical. And they wouldn't work in today's terms.
If you look at like G.I. Joe and like Transformers, like a lot of those characters had like crazy ass names.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did.
Like
They were
Grimlock.
ridiculous.
Like was there like a guy they like Rim Job?
Yeah, just so yeah, that part I actually I was laughing at like a lot of the jokes. But again, this is like I'm the demographic that they're looking for because I'm a Gen Xer, so
I
It
got
got pretty
you.
good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. It's in at 87,
Yeah,
which is it's decent.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's
a
not a
decent film.
10 or
It's
1.
good
No,
though.
no, it's not a 10. But the thing is, the aesthetic of the show. Like they got
I mean,
the
10 and
characters-
Rotten Tomatoes rating.
Yeah. the characters look pretty much like the toys. Like they're not super yoke, but they look like very, very, very identical.
I
to
got
what
a
they-
question.
Go ahead,
I got a
Prodigy.
question. So, does Adam or He-Man or whatever, does he wear like the bright pink fucking shirt, you know,
Yes,
Yes,
and the leggings?
yes.
yes.
Well, like I got to
okay.
tell you, the first time he said the words, he got his powers, kind of goosebumps. Just saying, it was really cool. Like the effect that they
Okay.
used to like when he started like powering up, wearing his little fucking sports bra and his fucking loincloth. Like, you know, it's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like
Um,
seeing like how strong he actually is, just like fucking people up.
Yeah.
It was there was like there's this one fight scene where there's this dude who has spikes all over his body. I'm not gonna say like what happens, but those spikes were definitely not an advantage to this guy, and it's hilarious like what happens like multiple times with this dude, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Okay.
Yeah. I figured like a lot of the current climate crowd would be super upset about I believe her name's Camille Mendez. She's Hispanic, but in real life, but she plays like a you don't know what her mom is, but she's like but definitely a mixed person.
I don't know why they're
And,
mad
like,
about
in-
a literal alien. I mean, she's from Eternia.
Yeah.
She's not from fucking Earth.
She is from Eternia, and so but you know how people are. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
apparently
true.
elves are supposed to be white. So
Listen,
Yeah,
The-
it's supposed to be white.
these
yeah,
people,
that's what they're bitching about.
these people are so fucking full of shit. I remember a goddamn Gods of Egypt movie that was like 90% white,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then even for the Odyssey movie, which is just about to drop, Matt
Mhm.
Damon ain't ancient Greek, is
yeah.
he?
Mhm.
He ain't.
Neither
He ain't
Tom
modern
Holland.
day Greek.
Neither
Yeah.
is Tom Holland.
He's from Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we
there's-
doing?
There's a shit ton of people in that fucking movie. Oh, you know what? Chadwick Boseman's in the
He is.
Gods of Egypt.
Yes.
I was like, oh
He
shit.
should have killed everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, the actress that plays Tila, she was in
She's in Riverdale.
Riverdale.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Riverdale. She plays Veronica, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, it was cool. I mean, even shitty. I blame this failure on Jared Leto because fuck that guy. But he did play his role was fantastic. Honestly, I mean, Skeletor looked cool. There's actually a couple scenes where like they insert Skeletor into like Earth life, and it's hilarious.
Mhm. Yeah, it was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, it's great. There's after credit scenes. There's like 3 of them. They're all good.
I gotta
There's
check this video out.
there's a cameo from Dolph Lundgren. He's in it. I
Oh,
wasn't
shit,
expecting
man.
that shit.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, he
I
played
wasn't-
the original He-Man, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and the original, he's in the original movie. Yeah. So
Yeah, good shit.
Yeah.
there's more positive than negatives in this movie.
Yeah, but
That's
I
why I was enjoying it.
think it's mainly because first of all I can't see him, so I can't, hate too much.
Yeah.
But he did a serviceable job being like doing the voice acting. Some of it's kind of cheesy, but he's supposed to be kind of cheesy, so I kind of get it.
There you go.
The guy who played He-Man did a really good job. Adam. He did a really good job. I thought anyway. So yeah, it was enjoyable.
Oh, I can't leave out Idris Elba. Like he
I was
does.
gonna say,
he's
Idris
like-
Elba in this?
Yeah, Idris Elba. He's like his right hand man, just like he's in the TV show, and he does a great job. Like he goes from. There's a part where he kind of like has a midlife crisis in the film.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
So
And what's her name's in it? Kristen
Alison
Wiig.
Brie's in it. She plays Evil
was-
Lynn. I
that
know
was
a
cr-
lot.
No, wait, who played Evelyn?
Kristen Wiig plays Roboto.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
the
she's-
robot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
robot.
I was like, she
yeah,
wasn't
she's
in
a
that.
robot. Yeah, but
Yeah, she
she's
plays
a
the
robot.
robot.
Alison Brie is Evil Lynn.
Oh, she looked pretty good as Evelyn. Just saying.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people are might be mad that Evil Lynn has blonde hair. However,
I don't give a
Evil
fuck.
Lynn never shows her hair because she
Yeah.
wears a
Yeah.
fucking helmet.
Yeah.
She wears a helmet.
They complain over the weirdest shit. Like they complain about the actress being, not white, but they didn't complain that Idris Elba was her dad.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so weird to me.
what?
Fucking weird.
They
Man.
didn't talk about
what?
adoption or nothing. So,
No, hold
Yeah,
on.
Matt Arms is Tila's father. She did the
Yeah.
same in the TV show.
Hold on. I got to take you in the Wayback fucking machine because I just rewatched this movie like, I don't know, it was on fucking TV or some shit. Do you remember when, was it Jurassic Park 3? And there was all of a sudden this black kid from, that was the daughter of,
That's the second one. That's the second
is it
one.
the second one?
Yeah, that's the second one.
Yeah, it was just it felt random, but I will say this to the credit of the nerds back then, nobody fucking freaked out.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they just kind of fucking rolled with it. We're just like, all right, you know, this guy has a black daughter, and we're moving on. You know what I mean?
Don't even address it. Unlike
Nope.
that one weird movie that we're like, yeah, I have a girlfriend that's in high school. Here's my literal paperwork.
Yeah,
We're just like, you don't have to go that far. It's like, calm down.
Yeah, it's funny because in Lost World, Jurassic Park: The Lost World, they actually mention it once because he's like, one of the guys is like, "Do you see the resemblance?" And they just look at each other and then they move on. It's
kept it
actually-
fucking moving. You know what I mean? That's how they did those sitcoms back in the day too. Like they would just replace a mom, replace a daughter, with someone that looked nothing like her.
Like on Viv, like that's almost fucking wild, bro.
Ooh,
Oh man,
yeah, that was wild.
And then like, what was the one? It was in Boy Meets World, where like the brother or the sister or something like went upstairs for like one season, didn't come back for like 5 fucking seasons. They're all grown and shit.
Yeah. That was Boy Meets World, but they also did it in Family Matters too, where the little girl, one of the younger sister, went upstairs and never came back down.
It's hilarious.
And also she was on porn.
People,
Oh, dang.
People
Oh,
don't-
God, dang.
and people didn't give a fuck because you want to know why? Because everything was like on a weekly. You couldn't binge watch shit, so you really
No.
wouldn't kind of notice. You're like, oh, this person was gone, but you had to wait for at least a week, and then you had to wait like 6 months for like the next season to drop. But like in today's climate, like you can't pull shit like that. Like the person just disappears for a longer
Dude, I
period
didn't
of
know
time.
this, but like the mother from Family Matters, like I think like season 6, they switched her out.
Yep.
I think anybody
wow.
didn't realize it because I guess her and Steve Urkel had a thing. It's interesting how once these actors become big, they have an issue with like the strong female character on the show or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, I think that Jaleel White, he got I don't want to say railroaded, but like he got so typecast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like I thought he was like a really good actor of like being able to play like the super nerd, but that's like not who he was in real life. And like I got Stephon Urkel, and like that was really cool to see like
That shit was
him.
hilarious.
Yeah. But then like he couldn't like that was like a role he couldn't escape.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he
I-
had the short-lived series on Hulu back when Hulu was fucking free, called "Fake It Till You Make It." That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So if any of you have seen Skeleton Crew, he's in that show. He's in that
Okay.
show, the Star Wars show.
Yeah. I watched
He's one of
that.
the main villains.
That was a good show.
That was good.
Speaking of like, and then Kronos mentioned this earlier, like, yeah, there are a few notable outliers, but it's hard as fuck to be on a well-known, well-watched television series and then go on to do other stuff sometimes. Like most actors in those shows, like that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's your payday.
And it's, the ones that don't realize that are the ones that like fall off and have like a shitty rest of their lives. But the ones that do figure it out, they just kind of lay low. Like Macaulay Culkin, fucking not Elijah Wood. Well, actually, he's kind of another one. Because ever since like Lord of the Rings, like he just kind of chills and does whatever.
Well, Macaulay Culkin had that drug trip for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did. But like now
went on
he's
fucking-
chilling. He's got,
Nice.
he's
Yeah.
got a cool wife
Got,
and kids. so-
Bridget, what's her Bridget Songs? That's his wife now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brenda's song.
Before
Bridget
that, he had freaking what's the name? He had Meg, the voice of Meg.
Oh, that
What's
was,
her name?
Mila Kunis.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
married to her for a bit.
what?
Yeah,
Before
but who's the-
this, obviously before Ashton Kutcher.
Who's the guy who played Harry
Oh,
Potter?
way before.
Oh, Daniel.
Oh, Daniel
Radcliffe.
What?
Yeah.
Daniel
Daniel
Radcliffe.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah, he doesn't really. He's not really doing AAA anything anymore. He's fine just doing ridiculous shit, anything that he wants to do.
Yeah.
That's the way you got to come
Yeah.
at
I mean,
it.
isn't he in like the upcoming James Bond movie, or is that?
There's no upcoming
No,
Another
I
movie.
don't think
movie.
I don't think they picked anyone. But I will say that what was it that you said a minute ago? Damn it. I just lost the name.
That was a brain fart, literally on fucking.
Yeah. I mean,
About Boy Meets World? Or,
no, the other actor. Oh, Elijah Wood, because he's been in a bunch. Because he did what was it the Frank Miller movie?
Yeah, but he wasn't like he wasn't the main character in that Frank Miller. You're
Yeah.
talking about he doesn't like. There's
But
nothing that's been
he's in-
near like Lord of the Rings. Like nothing even.
No, not. I mean, that's kind of hard to top. But he is in the current Ready or Not movie. He's in the sequel.
God,
He's
we're
like
still
one of the
breaking up so much.
You're breaking up there, too.
Yeah.
I closed.
That stuff usually only happens to like child actors, like people that start acting like kind of later in life. Like even when they're kind of typecast, they kind of like get into their own group and they can still, star in a movie. I mean, look at the fucking Rock. Like the Rock still pulls in like a gajillion dollars, and he doesn't even fucking act hardly. He acts as himself. But if you're a kid and you start acting, they people are not as flexible. Or maybe it's just Hollywood that's doing it to them.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe is in Now You See Me Too, where he plays kind of the not so much the villain.
Oh,
but
that's right. Yeah, he's a billionaire in that. I forgot. I saw that. I just recently saw it, and there's a third one. I haven't seen the third one, but the third one's out.
Those the magic movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever watch the movie he was in called Guns
Akimbo? No, but I wanted to watch it. Right, it's bolted to his hands.
It's fucking that shit was pretty fucking crazy. But also the one where he turns in, it's called Horns. That was really good one too.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Where
about
he's
that.
like he breaks up with his girl and like he starts growing horns. He basically becomes a fucking devil.
Oh. All right.
That's crazy.
I can't remember. It's like a plot twist. There's a reason why it's everybody thinks that he killed his girlfriend. And like some crazy creepy shit starts fucking happening.
Oh, so I saw this crazy ass movie yesterday. It was recommended to me because it's like crazy. So imagine a Tarantino style film with Satan worshippers, and it stars Zazie Beetz.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I thought you were talking about From Dusk Till Dawn, but yeah, They Will Kill You.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's like it's super gory. It's super blood and guts. It's like fighting. It's kind of like a revenge film, but it's not. It's basically she's on the search for her sister. And her sister, because she abandons her sister, she has to go find her and try to rescue her. That he thinks, and it turns into like a bloodbath, like all kinds of crazy fucking fighting and limbs getting cut off, head getting cut off.
Oh, Ninja, you got to picture Mike, man?
Yeah,
like we're catching like every couple of words.
Yeah, but you had me at Zazie Beetz, so I'm fucking sold. Even though I did hear some nasty ass shit about her, like she bragged in one interview about not bathing often. I was
that put me in a whole different light too. Like that sounds like the South before they had AC. We just went over this in the podcast. Smell goes a long way.
You too fine not to bathe. What the fuck, girl? Yeah, but it is what it is. Well, damn, we lost Blue. I was gonna ask any other topics that we done conveniently forgot that are big.
He can still hear us, so we're in his headphones.
Okay.
I think we went over pretty much everything. That went over like the last week.
Yeah,
So
I think so.
Anything else cool happened over the last week?
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up then.
What's Blue back?
I was gonna see if
there we go. Damn, he fucking just fucking appeared. God damn.
That out. I have disapparated. No, but are you guys doing anything for Juneteenth? Because we have Juneteenth coming up as a holiday that luckily is still a save because Failing 47 was trying to get rid of that shit. But you guys have anything happening for Juneteenth?
So it's funny. Like my therapist today asked me that, and I was like, "What are we going to gather 50 black people in San Diego?" I mean, there's more than that, but there's not a lot of us. I mean, I got to see. Obviously, I have the day off. I got to see if my daughter wants to go do something. I could. Prodigy, you doing anything? There's events.
There are events. I'm gonna tell you offline.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you guys? Blue?
I know there's something happening out in Oakland that I was thinking about checking out with my son because he does summer camp or whatever, and the students have to work. So yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. There's like at work, there's an internal Facebook group called Black At Meta, and they usually post something about Juneteenth happening around the Bay Area. It's kind of cool.
Cool.
Old Ninja?
Not really. I don't have anything planned per se.
I'm gonna say Black and Proud.
I just did just see Debbie Allen last weekend. She got like an award, but she was sick, so
Oh yeah.
we had a Zoom meeting with her, and it was like, so there was Juneteenth celebration already in Oakland last weekend, and there was like 4 different swap meets. There was like plays. There was like all kinds of shit going on, and I expect it's probably going to be bigger this weekend. Even though I don't have anything planned, unless something comes out last minute, I'm probably just going to stay black and be home. So.
All good. All
Safe.
good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then, if nothing else, let's go ahead and wrap it on up.
Well, I got a question for Cronus. Did you see Mandalorian and Grogu yet, or
I
not?
still haven't seen it. I need to see it. I want to see it, but then like He-Man Master of the Universe came out, and I was like, I'm gonna watch that one, and then I kept hearing good things about the Furious, so I watched it. But it's on the list.
Okay.
Hopefully next week.
I didn't get a chance to see Disclosure Day, but I might see it this weekend, hopefully. And then Brand New Day had a new, or Spider-Man Brand New Day had a new trailer drop. I think today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks. I'm even more intrigued now. So that's out in like 3 weeks, I believe. It's out soon. So hope y'all see. Hope y'all are ready.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's good. You know, we'll see.
It didn't do good in theaters. I'll tell you that. It made like $44 million.
Wait,
That's horrible.
Brent, the Spidey movie?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm talking about Disclosure Day.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Spider-Man's not out
wait a
yet.
minute.
I was thinking about Disclosure Day.
No worries. All right. Oh, Blue, what you got popping this week? Well, we kind of just talked about that. That's a weird segue.
Yeah, that's a segue back into itself. So like, yeah, my son's in summer camp, which he's actually enjoying. I had a parent call too. It was like, hey, your son's bullying my daughter. I was like, what?
That's when you bully
Like
the parent.
day one? Like,
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, should have. Like, you should stop being a punk.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Dude, bitch, and come on.
Yeah, but yeah, he's enjoyed it so far. Nothing much happening. I was able to finish Old Ninja's niece's pictures, and I'm glad that the family enjoyed.
Thank
They
you.
like
Yes,
them.
they're very ecstatic about it. They wouldn't shut up for like a full-on day. So
I'm glad they were very patient because a lot of stuff happened in my life, and like, yeah, it just kind of snowballed from down there. So shout out to them for being patient because it's been like a good 4 months.
Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of
to-
stuff's been happening, especially with me. So they were very.
Yeah, stuff
That,
with you
I
too.
took a back
So
burner for sure. Yeah, so they weren't really tripping.
Yeah.
They're very happy with what they got. I'll tell you that.
I'm hoping to go to the movie this week. I definitely want to see Furious. It's not related to any other Fast and Furious movie, which is good. I'm expecting Vin Diesel to show up.
But it's all about
Talking
family.
about
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it for me for now.
Old Ninjas?
I'm still doing silver thingy. Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
I don't know if Blue knows this, but the new Superman, My Adventures with Superman, just started. I think a week ago.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
So I
check it
just
out.
watched the first episode the other day. So it's only one episode so far. Also, Rick and Morty season 9 is now on. Not all of it, but so far it's one episode
HBO Max.
on HBO Max. Yeah. So apparently it's been out for, I think, a month and a half or 2 months, but now it's finally on HBO Max now. So I think they're releasing one episode per week. So I'm all about that. I'm getting a colonoscopy tomorrow.
Oh,
So yeah,
Literally.
yeah, literally. So
wait. Hold up.
No shit.
Are you prepping right now?
No, I didn't prep. They didn't say anything. They just said Nope, they didn't tell me anything. They
What?
said
What?
my
Entire
tomorrow.
Are you going to somebody's basement?
No, no, I'm actually going to the facility tomorrow. So
Bro,
Unless-
they better use
unless they-
really good spittle on your ass, because what?
yeah. So unless they're gonna reschedule, which we might, because I was like, I didn't do any prep work, so
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see.
You gotta
Yeah, they
like
usually
empty
give you
out your bowels,
something.
bro.
You have to. Yeah, they usually give you something that's gonna like clear out your whole entire system.
yeah. So that hasn't
You have
happened yet.
250 years of just doo doo.
It's like it's an eon, bro, an eon. But still, yeah. So that's scheduled. Well, I'll figure it out tomorrow because I'm like something seems off, but I had it scheduled for tomorrow, so we'll figure it out from there. Juneteenth, like I said,
hold. I hope you don't have one tomorrow if you haven't done prep.
No, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to
Well,
reschedule.
you're hoping for the doctors because they'll only be able to see shit. So yeah, that's all they're gonna see. Like, yeah, everything's still brown in here. Like,
Terrible. But yeah, I'm hoping to see Disclosure Day sometime this weekend. I'm gonna be gaming a lot more. I've been back on Destiny because the kind of revitalized. I've been playing also No Man's Sky because they have a new expedition. So I'm like been helping out the community trying to play because it's a community event. Yeah, it's kind of that's kind of about it for me.
all right.
Bro, I am scared of that fucking shit for you. Like, what?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let it go.
Literally.
Thanks, face.
I mean, maybe they're gonna like give him a what do they call it? A colon cleanse beforehand or something? I don't know.
Maybe
yeah.
I don't know.
Like the best new
Is
age
that
way
called
to do
like
it?
a douche or something? No, that's not what it's called.
Enema.
Enema.
Yeah.
Enema, yeah.
But a colon cleanse is more than just an enema. Like it gets like goes in and out. Like the water goes. Yeah, it's just.
So we'll see what happens. I'll find out tomorrow.
I mean, this is way TMI, but like literally a day and a half ahead of time, prep starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And what I was going to say is what you eat is heavily restricted.
Yeah. I figured I didn't get any of that stuff. So
And you didn't ask a question, bro? Advocate for yourself. Like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, I will find out tomorrow.
They should have said that if they're.
Yeah, if it's not what I feel like is gonna go down, I'm just gonna reschedule.
Well, they might. I mean, hold on. It might not be a colonoscopy. They can just give you a Cologuard, but they just give you like a box where you shit in. Like I did that. So yeah.
Yeah, it might be that too. I don't know. Well, I'll find out tomorrow.
All right. Kronos, what you got? Please tell me no medical procedures that are unprepped for.
Yeah, no shit. No. So my youngest is supposed to do her first jiu-jitsu tournament on Saturday. However, there's nobody in her division, so
Oh shit.
yeah, I got to.
So she won.
Yeah, but we're still gonna go because I'm gonna coach, but kind of a bummer. It's the downside of having somebody that's in a very high percentile for both height and weight, because it's the jiu-jitsu as a sport is based upon like weight categories. So and like the only people that are in her weight category would be like teenagers, and I'm like I don't want her to like have to have a match with a teenager because she's only like 9. So
yeah,
and it's her first tournament. So we'll see what happens this weekend. I called the guy. Shout out to Brave Kids. That's what the tournament's called. It's called Brave Kids. He was very informative about what's going on. We had a quick text back and forth. He was like, "Hey, let's hop on a call." Hopped on a call. We agreed that she's nobody in her division. Like it's fine, but I'm still gonna go, just in case. If there is somebody there, just let me know. And if it sounds like a good match, then she'll do it. But if not, then I guess I'll just get a refund. So no big deal. Other than that, there's something coming up on the 12th, but I forgot, or the 11th of July. But I can't remember what it was. Something cool was happening.
Are you? I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess it wasn't that important.
Fuck.
Oh, do we have? Did we get things for Comic-Con?
Yeah. Dude, let me check my email. I don't think so.
I don't think I got anything. So yeah, but you're the one that gets it before all of us. So
yeah, I don't. Let me double check my email, but I don't think so. But we can still do some shit around around that area too.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a get together. My youngest liked to go to like the area last time we went, even though we didn't go inside. It was just like fun for her to see like all the stuff. So once again, if you're in San Diego County or anywhere near here, you don't have to go inside of like the convention center to have fun at Comic-Con. Like the whole gas lamp is like pretty much Comic-Con. So you get to see like people in cosplay, all kinds of weird shit. So yeah, it'll be fun.
And celebrities, because Cronus and we ran into a bunch of celebrities just eating lunch.
Yeah.
Including the bars and restaurants. There's a whole lot of parties, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so after parties, all that shit. So yeah. All right. Yep. That's all I got.
For me,
I'll see if I can come down.
Yeah, man, make it happen. For me, I think I've invested too much fucking time in Hades 2.
No
like
such thing. It's impossible.
Yeah, that shit took my fucking soul away for like, I don't know, 110 plus fucking hours. I picked up because it was on sale. Doom: The Dark Ages, so I'm starting off with that one.
Yeah, that's fine.
So far so good. Although early on, my first impression is I wish it was more like Eternal, but we'll see. Let me keep playing it. It's too early to tell. Other than that, shit. Fuck yeah, happy fucking Juneteenth, and I'm just glad it's fucking summer. I love this. The sun not setting till way later in the evening. It's awesome.
Feels like San Diego
Like
again.
8 or 9 o'clock.
It's funny is like we live here, but I always forget that this is like a tourist destination for people.
Yep.
And that's like, it is like when you start getting outside, it's like, what, this is fucking, it's nice. It's nice being down here.
Hell fucking yeah. All right, take us out, old ninja.
All right. You just expanded Back in Black times Infinity. The podcast on the internet. Am I breaking up?
No,
you're good.
Experience us anywhere and everywhere with Beathan BTI. That's BTHAN BTI anywhere you listen to or consume your podcast. Just know that every Wednesday, 8:30 Pacific-ish time, we go live on YouTube and Twitch. You can tune in there and watch us and be a part of the discussion. We have an email. If you want to email us, ask us questions, or give critiques, you can email us at beathanbti@gmail.com. We also have a Discord server. If you want to join, you can email us and let us know. Check out our official website, which has exclusive stuff on there as well. binhabproductions.squarespace.com/beathanbti.
The live stream stopped for some reason.
Oh shit! Right at the end.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, it just stopped for me right now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. All right. Well, peace.
Yeah.